sections that have been focusing on historical concepts with our community. And we have visual arts that the students have been engaged in, which includes some drawing, some physical clay-based structures, using different media to learn different things. And we've been teaching science without it being just, oh, here's a formula for you to remember, or here's some vocabulary for you to remember. We've tried to make it where it's tying into some of the other lessons that they're learning. And what we've been doing in the last couple of years with this program is using themes. So most of the instructions have been thematic-based instructions. We have been working with students as young as 5. Currently, we have children who are between the ages of 7 to 14. We are about to take a semester break because of the winter months and the harshness of bringing the children out during the winter months. So we're going to take a semester break. And we'll be starting back up in March, inshallah, after we have 2 more weeks this month, and then we'll be taking a break. So March 10th, we're starting back up with the Saturday program, and then that 11th, we'll start back up with the Sunday program. We've met since we heard the feedback of the believers last first Sunday. We've had 2 meetings since then, and we've altered our program just slightly based on the interest that we've heard. We've listened to the children, we've listened to the parents, we've listened to the community, and so we've altered a little bit, and this includes some of the alterations that we have built into the program that'll begin in March. There is the opportunity for us to take younger children that will be in a different space and inshallah operating in a similar time frame as what we've been doing with the older ones. We have a sister who's, they say necessity is the mother of invention. Well, we have a sister who is taking care of her younger offspring, and because she's doing that and she's one of our teachers, she's actually expanding our program to include younger ones. We are going to include more academic content. So we have a partnership now with the New Medina schools, and we've been able to make it so that the curriculum can actually be tailored towards the needs of the students. If a child needs assistance, for example, in math, maybe they are strong in their math skills and their school doesn't provide them with the extra stuff to let them just continue to soar, we can give them an enriching math experience. Maybe we give them a whole class, or maybe we give them content material that allows them to just learn more in specific areas. We're going to give each child a diagnostic test actually in this month, and so those children who are already registered will have an idea of what their strengths are and their academic areas of need, and inshallah we'll be tailoring these classes to meet their needs. They may not have to do the entire course. Maybe they'll just do certain sections and then move on to the next thing that they need to do, or they'll be able to take entire courses. Those students who are maybe at level or maybe struggling in one area or another, these classes can also help them. We're going to make these classes available to them virtually, but we'll also be here with them during our class periods to guide them through that program so they're not operating by themselves. And we encourage parents who partner with us to make sure that while they are working at home, because they will have access to this at home, that they are using it appropriately. And so we're not expecting this to be a babysitter where the children are just there, in front of the computer just working. They do need a computer. They do need a signal just to download this on their computer. And it is Wi-Fi. There's a need for Wi-Fi, but it is password protected. And we're not encouraging anybody to give out their passwords. I appreciate Brother Akbar's comments on security. We have the system that we're using. They do virus checks on a regular basis. And we try to make sure that this platform I'm using right now, platforms that we use, that's why I appreciate his warnings to us during his presentation. Our projects that we do, I say we teach from a thematic standpoint, our projects are centered around the students and their needs. So the thematic program that we offer, we pick themes, and I'm going to show you some of them in a few minutes. We pick themes that we feel helps the children progress, giving them a foundation and then helping them, inshallah, move forward with that foundation. And so our classes, I said earlier that we have our science, technology, our music, our history, our Quranic Arabic, our Islamic studies. we tailored, and our physical activities, which includes our African dance. And there's a talk. Some people have said that they wanted some of the sports activities. So we have a person who's talking about possibly providing those who are interested with some football coaching. So we're trying to listen to the needs of our students, our parents, and at the same time consider our dean as we structure this. So we do tailor the students. We do have a policy that the students come first. They come first. We truly, as far as all the volunteers are concerned, and we have three sisters are sitting over here, Sister Esther, Sister Camila, and Imam Elam has been helping us out with some history lessons. Myself, Imam Nafis Mohammed has been helping us out with some field trip options, and he's working on another one right now. So we had Sister Tahita is not in the room right now, but she's been doing our dance instructions. And Sister Jamila has said within her busy schedule, inshallah, she's going to serve as a special topics teacher for us, inshallah, focusing on some geography lessons, inshallah, in the future, and possibly a couple of other things. So she's also going to be working with us when we start back up in our next semester. So we are making sure that we are doing student-centered projects where we do believe strongly that children matter. So that's a major theme that we have running amongst all of our staff members. We're also helping to teach the students to fend for themselves. So there's some executive functioning skills that we have been using, and we're going to build more into our academic program. We are looking for community involvement. We are teaching the students the importance of being engaged, and we're also looking for the community there have been those that have been doing an excellent job, but we're trying to seek more. We talked about with Sister Jamila's presentation first Sunday, the importance of a mentoring program. And so we're looking to increase that, inshallah, as we do more. So you're going to hear us today. I'm going to talk about it. Sister Robin is, inshallah, going to make sure that this link is going to be made available on the Mosque website. So if you don't participate today, you will be able to sign up through the Mosque website. And we want to try to increase our fold by bringing the community on board. Does that mean you need to physically be here? That is totally your call. Virtual help is great. Webinars are great. We have the capacity to be able to do those kinds of things. We can save what you do. So if the only time you're available is right before Fajr prayer, that's fine. We'll let you do whatever you can, and then we'll present it to the students when they're with us or when they're ready. So there's a whole lot of different ways that you can participate. And we're looking to increase their involvement, not just in the community-based activities, but also, inshallah, help them compete in a positive, competitive way with each other, as well as children around the United States and Bermuda, because we actually have a Muslim school in Bermuda. So even outside the United States, so we're looking to increase our Islamic competitions and make those more available. So we've been doing some things in-house, but inshallah, we're going to be doing more things outside. So that's our program in a nutshell. And to try to speed through this a little bit, I'm going to go back to the mentoring. These are some of our themes currently. We started the Hajj part back in the early summer, and we're wrapping it up soon before we end for this term. And so we use that as one of our themes, and we're going to be dealing with community leaders, our specific community leaders. We're going to be talking and doing a lot with the 99 attributes of Allah as we work with them on the history of the Quran and its development. We have the part where we're going to be focusing in on we've done this already in the previous years, but we're going to and this is going to be part of the upcoming year, but we'll have a unit on Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the history of our community from looking at all the prophets and as they are taught to us through the Quran. Our nutrients and the need for them to make sure that they're taking care of the temple Allah has blessed them with to hold on to for temporary time, and how they can also help others. They planted some seeds at the last class period. I'm going to be doing a nutrition workshop, inshallah, in January, and I don't want to let the cat out the bag. But there's a way to replace a lot of what we're doing out of those bottles with stuff that we put in our mouths. And our children actually were able to plant some seeds that they can actually grow in December in January, February, March that can actually provide them with some healthy alternatives to medication. So